Well, hello, it's Miss Gina, and we're out at my Cinderella gazebo, and I thought we would read a fairy tale Cinderella story pop-up book. Got a lot of airplanes and traffic out tonight. It's getting windy. I think it might start to rain, so we're going to try to hurry through this. Try not to hurry through it too fast. Kind of feels like Star Wars where the words scroll up. Once upon a time, there lived a beautiful girl called Cinderella. She lived with her father, her stepmother, and two stepsisters. The stepmother and stepsisters were very cruel toward Cinderella, often making her do all of their chores, but Cinderella never complained. One day, the prince of the land invited everyone to the grand ball to his palace in the hopes he would find a girl to marry. Cinderella pleaded to her stepmother and stepsisters to be taken to the ball, but they decided to leave her behind. Oh my. So there they are. They're getting in the coach to go. There's our picture. She's alone and crying in her kitchen. Looks like her fairy godmother showed up, maybe. After being left, poor Cinderella sat in the kitchen alone and began to cry. At that moment, a kind-looking lady with fluttering wings magically appeared. Cinderella was very startled by the lady. "Who are you?" she asked in wonder. "I'm your fairy godmother," replied the woman, "and I'm here to help you go to the ball," she said. With a smile, Cinderella explained that she had no fine clothes or a carriage to go in, but the fairy godmother told her not to worry. She told her not to worry. Don't worry, Cinderella. Oh, look how pretty. Oh, goodness. That's so pretty. So pretty. To Cinderella's surprise, the fairy godmother waved her magic wand and turned a pumpkin into a magnificent carriage. She then waved it again, and two mice were turned into a fine horse and lizard into a coachman. The fairy godmother then transformed Cinderella's rags into a beautiful gown with sparkling glass slippers too. The slippers were to match her beautiful dress. Yes. And she left for the ball. Cinderella was warned by the fairy godmother that the spell would be broken by midnight and she would return to herself. Oh goodness. She's gonna have to hurry, huh? So pretty. Love the pictures. Da, 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 da. Looks like they're dancing. As soon as Cinderella arrived at the ball, the prince was completely entranced by her beauty, and asked her to dance. All of the other guests were fascinated by the mysterious girl in the glass slippers who had charmed the prince. Even her jealous stepsisters and stepmother could not recognize her. Cinderella was having such a wonderful evening dancing with the prince that she completely lost track of the time. Uh-oh. She lost track of time. She lost track of the time. She's still dancing away. She's running off. Remembering what the fairy godmother had said, Cinderella hurried out of the ballroom. Just as the clock struck midnight, the prince followed out of the palace, but poor Cinderella soon turned back into her old self and was unrecognizable without the beautiful gown. All that was left behind was one of her sparkling glass slippers, as she ran down the palace steps. Oh, look at there. The prince began asking every woman in the kingdom to try on the glass slipper in the hope that he would find the mysterious woman again. He tried all over the kingdom, but with no luck. When he arrived at Cinderella's house, the stepsisters tried squeezing into the glass slipper, but their feet were far too big. Cinderella's foot, however, fit the slipper perfectly. The prince was overjoyed and asked Cinderella to marry him. They soon lived happily together in the prince's palace. Aw, so it had a happy ending. And there's the back of our book. And I found that one at TJ Maxx on vacation. That was a good book. It was Cinderella. And this is my Cinderella gazebo we're out at. And I don't know if you can hear it or not for the traffic and the wind, but my neighbor down the hill has turned on his fountain. So that makes it kind of cool too. So anyway, you've been here with Miss Gina at Gina's Planet. And I hope you enjoyed that story. And I hope you remember to read more in 2024 and grow your brain. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.